aproveitámos a vinda dos No Age ao Jameson Urban Roots no Musicbox para falar com o Randy e o Dean acerca do novo álbum An Object. What's it like for you guys being over here?
Oh, it's great.
Well, it's like a walk down memory lane. We've been now, this is our fourth time here in Lisbon. Wow. And yeah, there's a lot of good memories, a lot of fun times.
Such as?
We played, there's a local gallery called the ZDB Gallery, and we've stayed there and played shows, seen shows, and just had a great time. You know, it really felt like they were part of the community, so by being their guests, that we were somehow embraced into their community. You know, in the early days, especially when no one really knew us, it was really welcoming to have a place like that to invite us over. You know, we've had some time to do like the tourist stuff where you just kind of walk around and see the port and see the castle. I think is that the right term, castle?
No, it is.
It felt like a castle.
It's totally a castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple turrets. Turrets.
Tourists and turrets?
Touristy turrets.
I heard turds, I'm sorry.
Turrets.
Turret.
I don't know.
Turret.
Tourettes.
Turret.
I'm confused now. You guys naming the album An Object is like calling your piece of art like this is a thing or something, right?
Right. Well, I think, you know, Marcel Duchamp had the ready-made, you know, where it's, you know, when is a pipe not a pipe, or a pipe is only a pipe, you know, it's kind of, you can use the obvious material factors of an art piece to sort of reflect on its purpose, you know, like what is the purpose of an album? Is it an idea? Is it a physical form? Is it a statement? Is it fun? Is it, you know, introspective? At the end of the day, it's an object, and I think for us, making something felt very material, like we had to really physically manufacture and really make something. So the name, I believe, was fitting in that regard.
We kept coming back to that because have you ever tried to name a record? It's hard.
Yeah.
An object, it starts here and you go this way, and you end up coming back. We kept coming back to it because we couldn't really call it anything else.
I was thinking that later we should have called the record Pizza, because everybody likes pizza. Oh. You know what I mean? I felt like it'd be hard to dislike a record called Pizza.
I was thinking of calling it No Age Sells 1 Million Records.
Yeah.
And then
Best-selling album by No Age, maybe was the other title of it.
Top number one
New York Times
record.
bestseller list.
Yeah.
The album by No Age. Platinum record.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, there are a lot of ideas, but really I think An Object was probably the best one there was.
Michael Jackson, maybe.
Well, there's a pickup truck.
There is no here, but there is nowhere.
Our friend Dan Deacon has a handle, I think, on his social media stuff, is eBay Netflix.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen his publishing is original Beatles music. So the fact that you can even get away with these phrases, you know, it seems like copyright laws are they're a lot looser than you think they are.
I was in a band called The Jews, and these guys came to the smell we were playing. They're like, hey, you can't use that name. We copyrighted the word Jew for entertainment purposes, and they gave us this paperwork. We're like, what the fuck? There's some other band called Jew. Whatever.
Words are now forbidden, you know,
yeah.
or something. That's what it feels like.
I don't know how you can copyright Jew or Jew. That seems very odd.
Do you guys enjoy getting lost, like even geographically?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Constantly.
Walk around. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite hobbies, even at home in Los Angeles. My wife sometimes gets mad at me. That's how I'll just start driving. Like, where are you going? I'm like, I don't know. Let's see what's over there. You don't never know what's around the next corner. But really, in this day and age with, like, you know, GPS and phones, you can always find your way back. So it's a nice feeling to just sort of take off in a direction and see where you end up.
Disconnect yourself from Google Maps and stuff.
Yeah, I think
from the Google.
Right.
Not too much.
I won't get stuck
there's something to be seen out there, and I think a lot of times it's just your point of view. You know, you can discover something that maybe you've never really noticed before because you're always going somewhere else. So I think being lost or just wandering around, you kind of find something that you're not even looking for. If you're not looking for it, you don't know what you're going to find. It's an album that was built from its own parts, kind of used itself as source material, and some of the ideas about the songs became the inspiration for the song. You know, it kind of had this Inception, like, you know, kind of movie quality, whereas now this song is written about writing that song.
I'll send you guys the link or something.
Tell the mayor what's up.
Sure.
Tony Hawk. What's up,
Tony
man?
Hawk?
Remember I met you that one time?
Probably not.
This way.